is, hi ladies, looking fantastic today. Thank you very much. I have an issue with my girlfriend since she drinks and rants a lot. I do not know how to handle her. Thanks. First of all, it ain't your business. You ain't her daddy. You ain't her uncle. You're not even related to
It
this
might
girl.
be her daddy.
Okay, you her daddy, but you're not her daddy. You're not her father. Huh? Let me tell you, this kind of nonsense is what makes me angry, because I feel like there's so many nice men out here, and then women sometimes we just do the most ratchet stuff ever. What is the point of drinking and looking like an alcoholic in front of people? Get help. The best, in fact, the only thing you can do for her, get her help. She clearly is exhibiting signs of alcoholism. Either she's doing it just to rant, or she's doing it because she can't control herself. Either way, at this rate, if it's constant and it's consistent, she needs help. So take her to, I don't know, a rehab. There's some very affordable rehabs. If you go to that government institution that is supposed to provide for us universal health, there is a whole list of mental health institutions and rehabs and all of that. So just go and see where universal health care provider for the country is. You will find all of that data over there. Ideally, I think you also need to take a break, because these are not those things that you give someone an ultimatum. If you don't stop drinking, I will not be with you anymore. That doesn't help anyone. It just means you end up now causing her to start drinking in hiding and stuff like that. So the best thing I think you do, just ask her to take a break, and then take her to recommend a rehabilitation center to her. If her parents don't know, because this sounds like a very very university type vibes, like mko hostels nini. Call a parent and a guardian of hers, an elder brother, an elder sister. Tell them what you think is happening, and let them also help her out. Because sometimes you start doing these things, and then the person is like, oh my God, they start doing funny things like wanting to unalive themselves and weird stuff like that, and you really don't want to get in the middle of all that. Take a break, recommend a rehabilitation center for her, and try and involve a guardian or a parent or an older sibling. It should help you a lot. Your conscience will be clear, and by the time she's out of a rehab and she's reformed, then you can probably take it up from there. You're not running away, you're just finding her help in a way that you personally and physically can't.
Yeah, and you mentioned that she rants a lot. Have you tried to listen to
the
exactly,
rants.
what exactly is the problem? If it's something about you that involves you, sure, maybe you can work on it if you're willing to work on it. But if it's not involving you, she's always crying about a relative, about my father did this, my mother did this,
My friend
did this,
fake friend.
Exactly. If it's just always ranting about life in general and it's things you cannot fix, don't be Captain Save AHO. It's so draining to be always rescuing someone, fixing somebody.
Getting calls from
Exactly.
at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Even
Oh,
when
your girlfriend is drunk, come get her.
Exactly. When you go out, you have immediate anxiety because you know this girl is going to do the most. That is not an ideal situation. You need to remove your... We are always saying, let that man go. But it's time to let this girl go, okay? You, sir, excuse yourself from the situation. Say, I love you, but I can love you from afar. I don't have to love you over here all the time. And also remember, there are people who just love being the victim. Anapenda kuwa victim, anapenda kuwa baby girl. She loves the
attention that
situation.
Comes from
exactly.
It. Yeah.
You're always at her beck and call. All she has to do is take a few sips of alcohol and become a mess, and you're going to be there immediately. There are people who get off on that. So be careful. It sounds like a very toxic situation. Excuse yourself from the situation immediately.
And don't forget, in the process of all of this, you're also getting traumatized. You're also causing yourself some issues that can end up becoming mental health issues. So just get yourself out.
Exactly.